Hello everyone, once again you are welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. Thank you for choosing my channel to stay with. I appreciate every one of you. Okay, today I'll be putting on this boubou style with this color nail. You can see the sample on the screen. And so what is the first thing I'm going to do? My fabric is on fold, and of course I folded the fabric to the size, the largest size which I would desire. Okay, so the cloths are on fold. I'll be cutting both the front and the back panel at the same time. So what you see me do is I've measured the neck design. I just made it 3 inches wide, 2 inches deep, and what you see me measure is the shoulder measurement, which is 7.5, and of course it's going to be with sleeve inbuilt, so I'm measuring the sleeve. Okay, everything 17 inches. So that's what we've just seen me do. Okay, so the next thing I'm measuring the armhole, which is 8 inches. Okay, just mark it that way. And so what next am I doing? I'm measuring the bust, the hip size, which is 42. I divided it by 4, by 4, yes. And so I take down the measurement of that hip to the end of it. Okay. So the next thing is because it's going to be a flowing kind of gown. So what you see me is I'm measuring the slant. The shoulder is slant, so 1 inch inside, and then I put my line for the shoulder slant. Okay, so what you still see me do is the measurement for the hip. So taking through so the one you see me now is the bust side. Okay, because I want a little shape, so I use that one to mark from the armhole, and I take it down. Okay, if you are yet to subscribe, please do subscribe to my channel. So I'm cutting it out. Okay, cut through it, and please do like it so that the channel can keep going. Okay, and each time you put on you subscribe, please put on the notification bell. Okay, so these are the front and the back panel I've cut. So you can choose anyone to be the front. So this one you see me choose, I will be using for the front panel. Okay, so I will they are both the same, so I'm just choosing one for the front panel. Okay, so the length I need is about 60, but the length of the fabric is not up to that, so I'll be adding to it later. So what you saw me do is the wideness of the neck is what I'm using to go through it. That is 3 inches. So I mark that 3 inches down. Okay, mark the 3 inches down. That is what I'm going to cut for my plain fabric. You can see the design. Okay, so before I cut it, I'm going to join the additional fabric underneath so that it can be complete 60, because the length of the fabric is 60. So I'll be joining it first before I cut out that front one. So I subtracted the balance to be added to it. Okay, so I will have to join it before I cut out the front design. Okay, thanks so much for staying till now. So you can see that I've joined it, so I can now cut through, just to reassure, just to make sure that the 3 inches measured is still intact. Okay, just measure that through, and then I will do the cutting. That's the wideness of the neck. So is that same measurement I'm taking down. Just join the dotted line together and then we'll cut it. Beautiful. Now it's cut. So this is how it should be. The space you cut out, you can see. So that space will be replaced by the plain fabric we're going to use. That's the front panel now. Okay, so let's put this aside. So this is the one that was cut from the middle. I will just use this one to measure the plain size that I want to use to replace it. But let the plain size be about half an inch wider because of the sewing allowance. Okay. You know, this one is for the front, but the plain fabric we need now is going to be for one end of the front sleeve to the other through the neck. Okay, you will understand what I'm saying now. Okay, so you will measure from, so just wait and let us see it. You know, I've joined both the front and the back panel together. You can see it now. See the space in the front. That's where we remove that piece from. So both the front and the back panel have been joined together. And so let's wait and see how we're going to put our plain fabric. And you know, this dress is going to have pockets. Okay, also. So the next thing we're going to do is measure your head so that you know the size that can enter your head and how you want the neck to be. So like this one now, the neck circumference is 20. So half of 20 is 10. So is that 10 we are going to use for the space of the head. So you can see what I do now from one end of the front sleeve through to the neck and to the other half. Yes, from one end through the neck to the other side of the front panel to the end of the sleeve there. I got about 123. So I will be cutting that plain fabric to be 123 in length, wideness of 4 for the sewing allowance. Okay, so now I've gotten the plain panels. Okay, and then I joined it because there's no fabric that is as long as that, so I joined it and then I have the complete 123 in length. Beautiful. Okay, so that is that. Like when I measure the neckline, I got 10. So this, my plain fabric is already folded. So what we do is that we're going to iron it. You can see, so you double it like this and iron it very, very well. So the neck measurement I did, I'll be showing us how we're going to measure it on the plain fabric. Now, the circumference of the head and the neck is 20. So half of 20 is 10. So I mark that 10. So that is where my stitching will start from. Okay. So if you want a slit, open slit in the front, you measure the how long you want the opening to be. Like this one, I just took about, I think just about 10 inches, 12 inches. Okay, so that is where the opening will be. So my sewing will now be from that end of the first mark I made from the neck, from that place to this place. That's what I'm going to sew. So the down part is the open, the slit, the upper side is the neck. So the fabric will be having a pocket. So that's what you see me measure. Depends on how you want your pocket to be. This one is going to be an outer pocket, as you can see in the image of the dress. Please do like this video and keep it going. Thanks so much for watching till now. Once you subscribe, put on the notification bell so that each time I upload new content, educative content, you'll be among the first set of people that will be receiving it. Okay, what you see measure is the pocket. It depends on how you want your pocket. My 8 inches is okay, wideness of it, and I will be taping it with the plain fabric, as you see on the picture. So it has been ironed now. The plain fabric has been ironed. You can see how smooth it is. If you don't iron it, it might not come out very well. Okay, so what you see me now, you can see it now. To put the neck and left side is going to come out. Can you see the ironing has made the mark to be very distinct? So it's on that line we are going to sew, which will make it very convenient. Remember, it says 10 inches, so you can mark it now. Yes, mark it, pin it, secure it. Even this my pin doesn't want to enter safe. So you just sew down, sew through the, and you are good to go. Don't mind my fabric. You didn't want, you don't want to agree. Don't mind, you go agree by force. I decided to change the pin, okay, so that I can explain it very well. So when you have sewn it, this side is going to come out. So this is how your neck line will be. And so you just pick one end of the plain fabric. Before that, get the center of the neck, the back of the neck, and notch it. Notch it to get the center. That's what you see me do. Notch the center of the neck behind. Then the middle of this one also, you pick it. When we finish sewing, this side is going to come out. So you pick it. Put it at the center. Okay, just put it at the back of it like that. Center it and secure it. Okay, secure it, and then just sew through it. Just stitch it through to one end. Yes, you sew it through, and that's it.